It's 3 o'clock. I declare Delaware County Regional Wastewater Meeting open. The minutes of the previous minutes of February the 7th was emailed out. Are there any additions or corrections to that? If not, hearing none, I accept a motion for acceptance.
I make the motion, we accept the minutes.
Got a motion properly made. Do I have a second?
A second, whatever.
Proper motion made and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Abstain. I'm abstaining.
That's right, one
got
abstain.
this.
You was in Florida, huh? Enjoying yourself. Pete, could we have a financial report, please?
Sure you can. Claims from January 31st, 2024 through February 29th, 2024, total $191,144.95. We have a cash operating balance of $420,000. Improvement fund balance of $1,809,678.77. And we have received the Daleville TIF transfer of $9,411. And also a transfer from the Indiana Bond Bank to pay for the project at $18,554.34. I would make an emotion. I don't need to read these current CDs, do I?
No. Bill just asked last meeting, they get put on the,
So we know
Yep.
what's there. Got it. Good. I would make the motion that we approve the claims in a total amount of $191,144.95.
Got a motion properly made. Do I have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Motion properly made and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
New business, a BBC pump quote.
in the board packet that Penny sent out, at the end of last week, we have a quote to replace one of our, pumps inside of our, number 16 lift station in the Vorton area. The total is for $6,040. That includes the pump purchase, delivery, and install. We priced it out with, two different companies for repair of the old pump, and it was more cost effective at this point just to get a new one. So, we had the opportunity to look at a couple different ones, but to keep the same, sister pump in there and the same brand and everything, we're gonna go with BBC. My recommendation is go with BBC at this point and, get the exact same pump that was in there before, and that's, at the cost of $6,040.
So moved. Second.
Got a motion properly made and second. All in favor, say aye.
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 So moved. Jason, go ahead and continue, please.
Also, it's not on the agenda, but me and Penny were kind of brainstorming, and I spoke with, Bill about it. You guys can see those, current CD investments, and we have one getting ready to fall off at the beginning of next week. We need to, I think the desire of the board, when we had previously spoke about this, was continue getting kind of that $300,000 mark rolling, where we'd have one fall off every month. So, the goal is, if that's still what you guys are wanting to do, I need get a approval to take that 600 that's gonna fall off on the 11th and get that, put out into 2 CDs on that same schedule, moving forward.
So moved.
That money is from the improvement fund balance.
Correct, yes.
Got a motion properly made, and do I have a second?
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That is all we have for new business. As far as collections updates goes this month, it's really, doing really well in the office. I think after the first of the year, everything's kind of getting back to normal. Last month, we were at $864.97 that were, currently on the cap-off list. Right now, we're sitting at $502.59. Had one property reconnected. Took a little, persuasion from the health department, but luckily enough, they were able to, get in there and, do their side of it and, kind of pressed them, and we got the property reconnected, which was nice. It was a property that had a a whole family in there, so, got our money and got them reconnected there. So, also, I wanted to let the board know that I will be gone, March 25th through April 1st. And we've kind of worked it out, so both Scott and Penny will both be in, town to cover me there, if that's okay with you guys. And
It's not.
let's- let me call my wife right now, and you can tell her, this is, I am just as good staying home by myself. And yeah, if that's the option, I'm in, let me do it.
You do know this is being recorded and they can see it.
Uh,
I'd be happier too, though. I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
that.
fair enough. Then updates as far as, Overlook Drive go. The plan was to get in here and, the outfit to get in here and start at the beginning of this week. With that little bit of rain and stuff we had, they pushed it back till Monday. So, but Commonwealth's been out, and worked with them. We're getting some door hangers to put on the doors. It's kind of a neat little thing that they've started making up, that Rob's been asked to hand out. It's got a picture of, all their contact information. It's got a picture of, their on-site supervisor for Commonwealth, and gives all their contact information as well too. Next week, we'll be going on site with Commonwealth and kind of going from property to property, laying out the, when they first designed these projects, it's kind of a, shooting fish in a barrel, where you think that, grinder pit's gonna lay until you get into the house and see what the discharge is, septic is. We're just kind of guessing. So next week, we're gonna be going on site with the representative from Commonwealth, staking out where these pits are gonna be, and the, control panels, based on where they have power service coming to the house. So we're moving along there. We've got, Ashley sent some stuff out over the, course of the month with a video update, and also that, image that Commonwealth provided. And we also got some more stuff coming out, concerning the Wharton job as well. So I think we've got a plan to get that all timed out and get those out to the residents on social media as well. So that is the only report I have. You guys have any questions or anything?
Thanks, Jason. Excuse me.
Not one that says that is wrong.
And we did, also, we approved a purchase of a new panel in our Glen lift station at the end of last year to make sure we got thrown on the 2023 funds that we still had, left over. That panel was installed this week. Got the alarm updated and everything installed, worked fantastic out there too.
Danielle.
We had a pretty light month this month. After the last meeting, Jason, Penny, Davey, and I went down and we had a meeting with the auditor's office. We were able to get to a resolution on some issues we had with the timing of filing of liens, the length of time they were sitting to be processed. And I think it went really well in my opinion, and it went as we had anticipated the lien processing procedure was supposed to go, and so I think everybody's now on the same page, and hopefully that causes Davey some relief in his duties that he doesn't have to worry about anymore. We are waiting on information from Wassons. I was hoping to have the paperwork ready for you guys to assume control over those lines. They have not sent us anything yet, so, Jason's requested it, we're just waiting. They've been a little slow to the gun to get us stuff or to respond to emails even really so far, so I'm sure it's on its way, we just don't have it yet. We sent the letter out to Chesterfield for the overpayment. I heard nothing, so I would say we were good to go to proceed as we designated in our letter. I just wanna let you guys know I didn't hear from their attorney. And that is all I have.
Thank you, Danielle. Well, Mrs. Smith, since you laughed about my phone going off and I forgot to turn it off,
It happens to all of us. So last month, we actually had quite a few updates going on, as Jason mentioned. So we put out a couple different videos with the overall updates on Overlook, and then also mentioned Royerton on one of them, and then one of those was a little more specific to Overlook. We had several different posts that we added to the website over that, also including being closed on President's Day. By having more activity and things like that, it also directed more activity to your website, especially from Facebook. So one thing, we had 121, we ended this before the end of the month. So we actually had 121 clicks to the website from Facebook, which we don't usually see every month. We also don't always have a lot that we're directing them to. But I thought that was a really good number that we haven't quite seen. And then as far as email, we're still seeing those high numbers. We delivered 1,698 with 775 of those open. Any questions or thoughts, feedback?
I like how it looks, what you've been sending out lately for those notices and all. It's very professional, which is your job, but very professional looking.
Well, good, thank you.
Is there a competition going on for how many hits meet your commission members? Like whoever gets the most has to buy the rest of its beers?
Oh, we could make that a competition.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, absolutely, we should do that.
It might get me to go back to Facebook and click on Joe's a lot.
Yeah, I think we should do that. Anything else?
thank you so much. Commonwealth.
Jason's up there.
That was quick.
Rob did have Rob did, right before I came to the board meeting today, Rob sent me a couple, in the contract for Overlook Drive, there was a, initial notice to proceed. I do have a couple official notices to proceed, and that starts the 45-day window. I'll give those to Danielle as soon as we leave here and make sure everything looks right, but it's just starting that time schedule of 45 days on Overlook Drive, and I'll get linked up with Bill after this and get those signed and going, but the contract has already been signed and approved, so we're just putting them on the schedule now.
No public comments? Tell you what, this has been a fast meeting. This is great.
Good.
I'd just like to compliment the leadership that has been given
Hey,
by
I-
the
We
president.
know what the problem is, don't we?
Sure. I mean, the other guy takes entirely too long.
Too long, I know. Hey, I'd accept a motion for adjournment.
Yes, you will. You got it.
Second. Hey, you guys have a blessed evening, okay? Meeting is adjourned.
Very good.